Hello, 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 hello. We're back. On time. Usual schedule. Just like we said. No crazy interruptions, isn't that right?
Yeah, not this time.
It was close, but you know. But anyway. Alright. So, as you can see, I have an arm and a hand here. I painted this last night, loaded it into the animation I'm working on, and messed around with it and realized, oops, I have it the wrong way. That's how it goes. You know. So we're gonna repaint an arm. So basically what it needs to be is, if you look at it, you can see the hand here and the arm is going up from the hand. It's actually got to be going the opposite direction. The wrist and forearm need to be going down. So actually we're not going to repaint an entirely new arm. We're going to take this hand and we're going to just paint a separate section of the forearm and pair those together, kind of parallax animate those for the motion. I think that's how this is going to work best. So that being said, let's go to this feller here and decide where we want to cut this. I think
Let's see.
we want to cut it kind of like right there. Oops.
All right. Okay, I'm live again. I don't think I'm gonna finish the thumbs today, especially considering I'm pretty tired.
All right.
Let's see, where was I?
Actually, no, I don't like that. So I want it to look
Okay,
like
this page isn't gonna have any dialogue.
this. Yeah, that's better.
Yo, what's up, Taxi? Good to see you.
Hello, taxi. Bring this around. Pull it away. Whee. There we go.
Let's see.
Say, Control C, Control
What
V.
all do we need here?
That vanish. Vanish, vanish, vanish. Bring that in like so. And actually.
Actually, hold
Let's
on.
go.
I have a really cool idea for how I can do this one, but I need to figure out how I'm gonna do the
Make our surface area smaller.
curve.
Okay, look at that. And we save this as a new thing, so hand number 2 is probably what I'm going to call it. PNG, hand 2, save. Yes. All right, so
Actually, you know what? There's a better way to do this.
bring this guy in here. Actually, I'm going to. Well, no, I think he's fine. Actually,
This will actually be a really cool page.
Let's drag this guy up here. So. Trying to decide the angle at which I'd want this drawn. His hand will be here. Let us.
Yeah, that's close enough.
Matters.
As close as I'm gonna get. Making a bow? No. Making a mask. It's kind of a theme. But I have a really cool idea for the layout of this page. Because basically the idea is going to be the mask becomes the center of attention.
Skinny little arm.
So I'm literally going to make it the center of attention. Completely forgot about the fruit tier list.
Oh yeah.
Am I down for it? I'm down for it, yeah. I don't think it would take too long. Where is
this color?
Symmetrical ruler?
Let's do this. And paint ourselves an arm here. Easy enough. It's easy enough.
Need to disable.
And we'll take this way. How's that? We could go a little higher, I think, up here.
You got one there, Taxi?
And let's make this smaller and get the edges. Yeah. Okay. So now. Oh, that's a little high right there, actually. Well, that doesn't. That literally, that does not matter. We can take this guy, move him up. Boom. There we go. Problem solved. See?
Come on. What?
Okay, it's gonna be interesting. Let's do our darks. And let's see.
It doesn't super matter. All of this being in place. Just as close enough. I actually think I need to shrink it down. I'll do that. And now, how do I want to do the arm
Um,
I want to disable.
yeah, we want this to be. Like so. And this is going to be.
Then I want directional line.
Like so. I wonder actually if I want to make it thinner.
How many do I need?
Just a little thinner. Yeah, like that. Let's darken down there.
Do that. So we can have them holding the mask here.
Let's do some wrinkles.
Hold on.
Some
Let's see here. one of those chess pieces, the mask. In a matter of speaking, I guess. Not directly. Although I thought it would be really cool to design a chess set based on the characters in this series, because that's spoiler alerts. That's kind of a thing. Alright. No, I don't like this angle. Instead, we're gonna do if he's standing over behind him. And he's holding the mask. You know, from that angle, more akin to.
Do things like that. Let's get a light now.
That still isn't right either.
Lighten that up.
Yeah, Laura's getting into what was it? You talked about it a little bit with the nose and stuff like that, a Renaissance-esque style.
Yeah, I mean,
that influence at least.
Yeah, Renaissance period influence, because there were plenty of styles in the Renaissance.
Mm-hmm.
But just you observe it and it's like, oh, look at that, it's simple.
Yeah, true.
You tend to over-design, over-complicate it, over-stylize, I guess, would be the way to put it. And, it's like, oh, wait. This, I don't need to be, like, overly complicated with the shading here. It's a simple shape.
Try making it a bit bigger.
All the way up.
Yeah, that'll do. This one will be. Okay, I have it. Okay. Had to think about that for a second. How I was gonna do that.
And then you take this. Oops.
So this panel is gonna be
Darken all that.
him looking over his shoulder, and
I'm just going to
the knife is
add some
dropped
stuff here.
down. Holy.
Just add some stuff here. Give it
Yeah.
some sort of definition.
Ooh, yeah, this will be creepy. I like this.
Creepy. Spooky.
Um,
Scary.
And she's gonna be like,
Let's add more wrinkles. Here.
grabbing at him.
By the way, this is a wrist. I want
Something like that.
Okay. Alright. We'll do a nice little sort of outline.
Can I push the angle? Let's try. Nope, not like that anyway.
Okay, I think
I feel like I can push the angle though. Yeah.
I think that's doable. I'll save as wrist.
Not the right angle.
Let's think that the wrinkles would come in here. But anyway, let's do a final, this guy. Make it look like he's got those blemishes. Okay, now then, save, file, save as, rest PNG, save. Actually, no, hold on. I need to change canvas size. And plop and plop. There we go. Much more manageable. Save as PNG.
I think some of my students know about what I'm working on. I've shown them a couple of my projects. Yeah, I think especially last year I shared like my site and stuff like that. So I'm sure one or two checked it out.
Time to load it in, folks. Import. Bring it around to. Well, I guess we'll do wrist.
How about?
Look how big his arm is. Scale is be something more like this, and this way. Maybe even lean it forward. And below the desk. Up like so. That should be good. All right. Now we load in the hand. Hand. Two. Import.
Do I do one panel at a time, or do you, like, build it up over time? Basically, I do it how most everyone else does it. I do, and you should do it this way. I thumbnail the whole thing out, and then I do. Typically, you're supposed to pencil it, but I actually go straight to inking. We'll see about this one. This has some real tricky scenes, so it might be beneficial to pencil it. But then I do final ink and then color and stuff like that. So, and the reason you want to do it that way is if something changes, like comics are a cohesive art form or a sequential art form. So the whole page has to make sense together. So if you put all your effort into a page or into a single panel, make it look really, really good, and then you move on to the next panels and you go, oh, wait, it would be much better if I change the layout this way, something as simple as the layout, then you have to scrap all of your work that you did that you didn't realize was going the wrong way until it was too late. So by doing the thumbnail first completely for the page, that allows you to make changes really quickly, get feedback, see how it flows without wasting a bunch of time.
Yep.
Oh, awesome, Taxi. That's great to hear.
All right, folks. What are we thinking? I think that looks good. I think that looks pretty darn good. Let me do a quick render check.
I wanted to... Yeah.
It shouldn't take long, don't worry. You know,
it's much like an animatic in animation. You do the animatic first. That way you know if the film's going to work before you put in all the effort. Comics are hard enough as is.
Yeah, comics are a lot of work. Makes it easier though the more you plan it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you get all your thumbnails, then you pencil it, you size up the compositions and all that stuff. Oh man. Once you learn how to do all that, then you're like, oh, this makes it so much better.
Yeah. I will say I work in 10-page batches because I kind of it'll be a little bit more than 10 pages, I think, for this, but basically I kind of break each of these chapters down by about 10 pages, more or less. And then I try to make them about 20 pages long. So 2 segments, if you will. Which reminds me, I need to design the next cover, actually. So that'll probably be a stream in the future. Maybe after I do thumbnails, just to practice my line work again.
You know what? I should probably just paint the quill in his hand.
Shoot, how did I want to do this?
After I've gotten this far, I think that would be the best course of action.
Walk over, and then... let's see here.
Hey, there's a way to let me click this. way for to make plane not cast a shadow? Need to remember.
That's based on the light itself, I think.
Really?
I remember that was a whole issue I ran into. Blender's not the best with that kind of thing, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, it's not a big deal. It's a very minor detail.
Yeah.
All right. Image. Save this. This should be over here, actually. Okay. Alright, I'm going to actually send this to you for you to see. Go here, there's you.
Okay. That's going to be a tricky panel. Not 100% sure about that one. Kind of a funny angle on the wrist, but I think it works.
I mean, it can be adjusted, but...
Yeah. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. Because those are two separate planes.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll... Yeah, it'll work. So now that we got that out of the way, I need to... How do I want to do this?
Welcome back.
I need to paint a skull, I guess.
Not the iPad.
iPad?
Detective was saying that his iPad lost battery.
Alright, let's...
Yeah, I can do that. Okay.
Like that, I guess.
All right, next page. Actually, I'm going to start with center panel. That's how I roll. Um, try this.
And come up and around. Like so. There we go. And we'll have this be blank.
Would you rather have a pet dragon or pet phoenix? I think it'd be kind of hard to pet a phoenix.
Also, that's a lot of newspaper, and it's gonna burn up.
Yeah. Well, he did say that wouldn't have to worry about feeding them or finding room for them. So I imagine that'd be taken care of as well.
That's a
I don't know. Phoenix would be really cool.
yeah. That's a pretty close call for me.
Yeah. I think I'd go with a phoenix just because a dragon's cool and all, but a phoenix, like, yeah, you get to say you own a phoenix. Actually, hold on. Let's keep that for now.
We'll make this a little fatter back here. And actually, this I think needs to be a bit like that. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Okay. Let me think. And of course, that. So we add a jaw.
Let's see.
But we want it just like this. Now then. Oh, trying to think of the color scheme that I need to use for this. It's foreground. It's one of the closest things to the camera. Actually, hold on. Yeah, so it's closer to the camera than those. I do want it to be kind of out of focus, so we'll see if we do that with the camera or we do if we paint that way. Being so close to the camera. Because he'll be here. He'll have to be kind of out of shot. I'm thinking dark. What color? Well, I was using that. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Okay.
What does the previous page look like? Who's standing where?
Kind of a dark purple.
Okay.
And load up this. La 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 la. Oops. Oops, make it smaller.
Yo, Isaac, good to have you back. A little bit earlier this time.
Let's see.
How you been, man? We got to figure out a time to watch Time Bandits.
I
Yeah, I wanted
love
to
that
show him Time Bandits.
movie.
Yeah, that's a good one. Day off today. That's awesome, man.
People hated the music for that one.
Say again?
People hated the music for that one.
For Time Bandits?
Maybe they didn't hate it, but it was just kind of a cold reception.
Huh.
Even
I
though
think
it-
in general that was...
Even though it was George Harrison who made the music for Time
Oh,
Bandits.
that's funny. Productivity is being murdered by 5D time travel chess? That sounds interesting. Do I know the seashell rap about corporate greed? I have no idea there, Taxi. I've nothing's come up.
Something like that.
Oh boy, this sounds like it'll get interesting.
Let's use this guy here.
Hold up. Yo, Taxi, are you posting links? Because they're not coming up in chat. I think that maybe YouTube has an automatic... Maybe automatically drops links? Because I don't have anything like that set up. Shoot. That's the case. If that's the case, did you send me that fruit tier list? Because if so, I didn't get it, dang it. That's why we haven't done it yet. I promise I'm not just ignoring it. Dang, huh? I wonder if there's a way. Shoot, okay. Yeah, no, I just didn't, I straight up didn't see it. Hold on. Well, I'll say this, I don't have block links on. Well, shoot, I don't know how I'm gonna get that link from you then. Yeah, go ahead and, like, I'm sure I can just, like, Google it if you give me, like, the name of the site or something like that. And Isaac, feel free to just DM it to me. I might just look at it after, though, just to keep the flow of the stream up. Because I got some panels to do. I like how this page is coming out, actually. This is going to be cool.
So this stuff.
Okay.
This stuff. Here, let me make this bigger. Actually, I'm not doing this correct. Let's...
Okay, let's let me go ahead and finish up this page real quick. It shouldn't take too long, and then I'll look at that.
Take this.
Hold on.
Sure.
And the last panel. I'll look at it here after this panel there, Tuxie, and then we'll do it. Which this shouldn't take too long because it's just a couple of hands. So.
All right.
Here we go.
Make this all.
Something like that. Okay. All right, let's rank some fruit.
Okay.
All right, let me see if I can find it here. This it. Okay, here we are. All right. So let me just make sure. All right, sweet. Okay. Okay, here we are. So let's see what we've got. Okay, so first up is green apples. I'm gonna put that in A tier. I really like green apples. I haven't had a green apple in a while, but actually, man, that's something. That's something I would like to get my hands on. Actually, now that I think about it. Red apples, not as good as green apples, so B tier. But red apple, people give red apples a bad rap. I think, honestly.
Golden delicious.
That they don't have those on here. Let's see, apricots. I'm pretty sure I've had an apricot before. I've had a lot of dried apricot. I'm not a huge fan of dried apricot, but apricots. And I'm not the biggest fan of either C tier. Let's see. Avocado. Oh man. Apricot, yeah, apricots. I put apricots in C tier. It's been a long time since I had one, so maybe I'd like them better now. But just going off of what I remember them like just thinking I'd rather eat like a nectarine or something like that. Avocado though. Yeah, here's a question. It says, are we talking just the fruit, like as it is, or like what you can do with the fruit?
I think we're just talking about as it is.
As is. Yeah, that's probably easier, honestly.
Yeah,
they're not
avocados
avocados.
be C tier for me.
Yeah,
Like
I
they're
put it
good
there.
enough to eat, but they don't do anything for me.
D tier is like I would rather not have this. And avocado doesn't really quite fit there. Bananas.
Bananas.
I'm gonna put bananas in. Jeez. Because like bananas can be good, but most of the time I just don't
Oh, I
care for
love
them.
bananas. Bananas are
Oh,
S tier for me.
as bananas, I'm just gonna put them in C. So I'll eat a banana if it's like not too ripe. Blackberry, that's A tier for me.
Um,
Um,
I'd put blackberries in S tier.
I would put raspberries in S tier, but they don't have raspberries.
What about
Oh, there
Marionberries?
they are. There we go. They don't have
Marionberries
Marion
are
berries.
SS
Oh
tier.
wait, they have mulberries.
That's not a
That's not the same, isn't
Marionberry.
it?
No.
Yeah, that's something. Um,
Marionberries are SS tier.
they also don't have huckleberries either.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, berries are really good. I've never had black currants though. I'm not sure about black currants. Blueberries, if you grow them yourself, S tier. Super good.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, we have
cantaloupe,
blueberries. Oh,
not
cantaloupe.
cantaloupe's really. I'd put it A tier. It's because it's not quite as good as like really good watermelon, but it's still really good. Coconut,
I
D
think I
tier.
agree.
I don't like coconut.
Coconut for me, I'd have to say C.
Um, cherries. It's been a long time since I've had
Cherries is
cherries.
F.
Cherries, F.
I don't like
Um,
cherries. They
Coconuts are totally D tier, taxi. For me, anyway.
cherries are like, I mean, there's a different variety of cherries. Obviously, you got Being and whatnot, but ultimately they all mess with my stomach. So I just
I mean, yeah. I'll put cherries as C. I'm pretty sure I'd be fine eating them. It's just been a long time since I had one, and they're not like I'm not like craving cherries.
no, I have
Um,
never craved cherries. Guarantee
I
you
will.
that.
I will admit, taxi. I've never had fresh coconut. I don't think. So maybe it tastes better. But I'm still gonna keep it at D from
Did
my
we not
experience.
have any fresh coconut when we were in Hawaii?
Well, I didn't want to eat it because I didn't like the taste of coconut. So no.
Missing out.
Um,
Experience
yeah, probably.
and
honestly.
validation. Sorry, I don't like
Cranberries.
it.
I've never just straight up had raw cranberries.
I've only had dried cranberries.
I guess I'll have to say I've never had this because I've never actually had just straight up cranberries before. Dates, I've got to say I've never had.
I've
Same with dragon
only
fruit
had dried, I think. They just,
and durians.
I think I've
Why?
had dates. Actually, not sure.
Figs, I've never had just a straight up fig. Same with gooseberries. I've never
Well,
had gooseberries.
It, gooseberries.
Yeah, they almost look like grapes. I've heard of
no,
gooseberries.
I was thinking
but
of
I've never-
elderberry.
Oh yeah. Which I've never had elderberry either.
Well, you can't just eat them.
Yeah.
You have to leach them or whatever.
Yeah. Grapefruit, honestly, D. I've had grapefruit. It never jives. I'd rather eat an orange.
Oranges.
Oranges are very good. Red grapes and white grapes. Honestly, red grapes like B tier. White grapes S tier. I love white grapes.
I don't want to say F. I make people mad, so D. I don't like grapes.
I like grapes. Grapes are
I
good.
do not like.
Um,
I don't like them.
Kiwi S tier. Kiwi is super good.
I like
At least the last time I had it.
kiwi. I've only ever had dried kiwi.
We used to have kiwi when I was in elementary school, and I got sick and tired of like scooping it out of the shell, so I just started eating the entire thing. It was good. And basically convinced everyone else to try it, and we all ended up liking it that way. So we would just eat the entire thing, skin and all.
Good fiber.
Yeah. Lemons on their own, I probably have to say B tier. I like the taste of lemons, but just because they're like so overpowering, you can't just like eat them. That knocks it down a bit.
Bad for your teeth.
Limes, yeah, especially for your teeth. Yeah. Durian is like a banana. Yeah, I've never had dragon fruit. I'd be interested in trying some dragon fruit. It looks interesting. Um, they might. I don't think they sell it around here. I think they sold it down in Arizona. They sell a lot of fruit down in Arizona, a lot of different types of fruit. Um, Limes. I've have I ever had a lime? I know the taste
Well,
of
heck,
lime.
yeah.
I feel like I have.
There were. So I mean, this was years ago, but at our cousin's wedding, at Adam's wedding,
Uh-huh.
he had a ton of. They just had like limes and lemons
Oh,
on the tables and stuff. And
I don't think I ever peeled into any of those.
oh yeah, me and Kevin totally, totally were. We were like, oh
Um,
yum,
I'll have to put limes, and
and
I've
then,
never had
and
it.
then we like stuck them in our pockets and took them
Oh
off.
my. Okay, I vaguely remember that.
Yeah, yeah, that's the Clark side of the family.
Yep. Let's see, lychee. I have never heard of lychee. So I have to put it in. I heard of it. I'm curious about that. Is though that actually kind of looks good. Mango. I don't think I've ever had a mango.
I don't. I've never had fresh mango, but you got to be careful
Yeah.
with mango. You can be allergic to it.
Yeah.
And I think my mouth is allergic to mango. Pretty sure. Yeah, last night I had tried mango. Yeah. Um, my mouth was full of like blood blisters.
Ooh. Ew. Yeah.
Like it wasn't super bad. I mean, I know that sounds really bad, but it wasn't super bad. It was just like on the inside of my cheeks. I had all these bumps.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
were red. And I was like, what the heck? Well, never having that again.
Lychees in Vietnam were S tier taxi. That sounds. Yeah. They look good. Like I like what they look like. But yeah, I've never had them. Maybe I'll have to try out some of this stuff if I get the chance. Nectarine. Pretty good.
uh,
I'll put B tier.
yeah.
Little too. They can. It's easy
D
for them to
for
be
me.
too sweet. Yeah. If you get a good one. Same with orange. If you get a good orange, S tier. S tier. Easy. Um. Papaya. I've never had
I
papaya.
think I've only had dried papaya.
Passion fruit. Same thing. I've never had a passion fruit. Peach.
Um,
It's been a long time.
sometimes a peach can hit really good, so I'm gonna say 8.
I'll put it up with nectarine because I feel that's fair. Pear, honestly, pear's like C tier. I don't care for pears.
I used to love pears when I was a little kid because we had those trees.
Persimmons, I've never had. Pineapple, D tier.
um, I'd put it C, only because I like dried pineapple.
Yeah, I guess if
Um,
we can like throw dried in there because some of these have to be dried. Um,
because otherwise, I'm, pineapple can be over. It can be too intense. I think.
yeah, it's too sweet. I don't care for it. Plum, A tier. Plums are really good. Not quite S tier, but plums are really good.
What about prunes?
Pomegranate, I've never had, just straight up pomegranate. Pomelo, I've never had a pomelo. Never had red currant, never had star fruit.
Yes, you've had starfruit. You just don't remember what it tastes like.
Well, then, yeah, when I was like 3 years
I
old.
would say
Yeah.
I'd say D tier for starfruit for me.
Yeah.
It was not. I actually, well, I think it was overripe. honestly. They were falling off the
Probably.
tree. We were stepping them, slipping around. They were nasty, sticky. They smelled
uh,
overripe.
yeah.
I mean, it was.
Strawberries. Strawberries are weird because, like, I feel like
We've
the
ruined them.
idea.
We have
Honestly,
we
yeah.
have ruined strawberries.
Yeah, the way that we breed them.
Yeah, to make them look
Oh, yeah.
really big and stuff.
Yeah. It totally has watered them down.
Yeah,
So
it's awful.
a good strawberry, like a proper strawberry, is like, I'll say B tier, but as they are, D tier, like easily. Strawberries are awful nowadays.
Yeah.
Tangerine, S tier. Actually, all three of these. Watermelon, S tier. Honeydew.
Ooh, honeydew.
Yeah, S tier. Yeah, really good honeydew.
Good
Is really
honeydew.
good.
Mm,
Yeah, better than cantaloupe.
yes,
Asian pear. I've never had an Asian pear.
I have, and I mean, it's it's good. It's
That
it's
sounds right.
actually, yeah, it's weird because it's kind of got the consistency of an apple,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't taste like an apple. And
I might like it better than
I
a
didn't
pear.
feel like it tasted
But,
quite like a pear neither.
um, guava. I've had guava juice, and it's pretty good. It make me want to try it, but I've never tried an actual guava. Blood orange. I'm almost certain I've had a blood orange. Unless I'm thinking of a grapefruit. But I think I've had a blood orange, and I didn't care for it, if I'm not mistaken. Um, or maybe I've had blood orange juice, and it was too sweet. It was like it took all the tang out of an orange.
Well,
Um,
that's a sad thought.
Custard apple. I've never had a custard apple. Ground cherry. Never had a ground cherry or a kumquat.
Kumquats! 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 Kumquats!
Yeah, I want my kumquats.
What was that again? Kumquat.
That's W.C. Fields.
Yep, that's W.C. Fields.
Mulberry. Never had a mulberry. And then raisins. Honestly,
Um,
as time goes on, I used to eat a lot of raisins, but as time goes on, like D tier, I just don't care for them.
when I was a kid, I hated them. But nowadays, I don't eat them by themselves. So I'd say C.
Mm. Jackfruits are rubbery but taste good when cold. I've never had a jackfruit either. Or mangosteen? Man, some of these are really crazy. Rambutan, never had that. Sour cherry. I like sour things, so I'm gonna put it above cherries. I might have had sour cherries. I'm not sure. White currant. I haven't had any of the currants. Mangosteen tastes like something straight out of a lab made to be perfect. Yeah, I've never had them. All right, so let's go ahead and do the inner managing here. I'm gonna put raspberries are really good, so they go in the first spot. Watermelon, probably second place,
Love a good watermelon.
followed by probably followed by blueberries, then tangerines, then oranges. Actually, where would honeydew fit in this? Honeydew's really good. I'd rather have honeydew over kiwi. I'd rather have honeydew over grapes. Would I rather have honeydew over oranges, though? Rambutans are an A tier, but peeling them is a bit of a hassle. Yeah, it looks like it. They almost look like really flamboyant chestnuts or something like that. I think I'd rather have an orange than honeydew. And then white grapes and kiwi. Okay, that's fair. Blackberry at top of A. Green apple or cantaloupe. I put cantaloupe above green apple. And I put plum above apple. I would put red apple at the top here, red grape next. Honestly, this is pretty fair. Actually, you know, I'm gonna put this down here. I've never had a sour cherry. That actually is pretty. Well, actually, you know, I'm gonna put strawberry there, because a good strawberry, like a proper strawberry, is better. Apricots, avocados, bananas, cherries, pears. I would rather eat a pear than just about all of that. Then we're getting into some spooky music. Let me see.
Spooky fruit here.
Spooky fruity. There we go.
It's a currant. Oh.
Oh no! We can make cordials with those. I learned that from Redwall. That's my only experience with currants is
Redwall.
is reading about it in Redwall. Let's see. Apricots, avocados, honest. Yeah, that's man. Honestly, avocado at the back end. For this, I'd rather have raisins than any of these other things. I'd rather have grapefruit than coconut. Pineapple's actually at the bottom. I would rather eat coconut than pineapple. And then who cares about the rest? I should do more fruit tier lists every now and again. Well, I mean, there's more than just fruit tier lists. I don't know. Maybe we could do other tier lists or something like that. Honestly, I want to try some of these. I wonder if I can get my hands on some of these other fruits. I would love to try dragon fruit. I'd love to try
Dragon fruit is in the sky.
mangosteen, actually, if you on your recommendation, Taxi. I would love to try. Honestly, I hear passion fruit isn't all that great. Lychee. I'd love to try some lychee. Man, other two. Okay, yeah. Yeah, there's a few I'd love to really try. And rambutans. But yeah, so that's my tier list for fruit. Honestly, like these, I basically would live off of S tier. Just raspberries, watermelons, blueberries, tangerines, oranges, honeydew, white grapes, and kiwi.
I mean, that almost just sounds like summer.
See, that's the problem. Like, I only get to eat all that stuff in the summer, and it's like really good. Except for oranges. I guess oranges are really good in winter. I need to buy some oranges, actually. Yeah, they do, but I've never just I've never just tried eating a lime just straight up. I might try it because I really do like citrus. Like citrus is my favorite. It's just hard with the really strong citrusy stuff like lemons. You don't want to just eat lemons.
No,
you know?
that's why our well, not specifically lemons, but our
Just yeah,
grandfather
citrus in general.
had to have his teeth pulled by the time he was like 26
Yeah.
because he was a migrant picker and he would just suck on fruit while he picking. Destroyed his teeth.
Yep. Brush your teeth, kids.
Yeah, brush your teeth and don't suck on fruit while you're picking.
Yeah. All day long.
All day long.
Oops. There we go. Okay. Let's I'll probably do one more page here. What time is it? Oh yeah, we got time. We got lots of time.
Yeah.
Let me take a look at my notes.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Okay.
Actually, yeah.
Ooh, okay, yeah, I need to...
Some parts here. Get some...
Man, the art for these pages is gonna take a long time.
Yeah, that's what I always run into for what I make. Like, that's gonna take a while.
Yeah. The next 10 pages though shouldn't take as long, and then the chapter 3. Well, chapter 3 it is gonna have some more complicated stuff. Yeah, they do sell mango here as well, Taxi. I've never really gone out of my way to eat a lot of different fruit. Um, I don't know. I don't really explore flavors all that much. I cook the same like 3 meals every day, and I'm perfectly content. Let's see here. Speaking of which, I'm probably gonna have burritos tonight.
I had burritos today. Delicioso. Delicioso.
The only problem is I don't have any shredded cheese, so I have to make my own. Which I have a cheese grater now, but it means I
Yeah.
gotta take it from my block of cheese, and that's expensive.
It is, yes.
So I try not to do it, but I was gonna go shopping today. That didn't happen.
No, that didn't happen.
That didn't happen. I'm just glad it sounded like that whole situation got resolved
I actually don't know how.
pretty good. I haven't heard anything, so I don't know
Yeah.
entirely. All I know is that we were all safe at my job, so that makes me happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Let's not talk about it.
yeah,
For a couple of reasons.
yeah. Anyway, um, let's see here. Uh, can I do that?
All right. I'm going to take this guy here, make him itty bitty like that, and then we're just going to do this.
What phases did we go through? Like growing up?
Phase.
I, I don't know if we could really nail down a phase.
I don't know.
I remember, I guess the closest thing would be like when I got into writing when I was younger. Got into writing when I was in middle school.
Yeah, that's just a phase.
Well,
Past.
what I mean is like the early like years of that, like getting into it. You know, it's different when you're like starting out and you're just like making stuff like crazy. And then I got into high school and it kind of took a backseat for a while. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't any like. I don't even know what sort of phases there are.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how to
Because
answer that one.
it's not like we got into like being emo or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like guy liner and dyeing our hair black and stuff like that. That's- I liked the color of my hair. I didn't want to dye it black. Plus, mom would have been so mad at me if I did. If I dyed my hair black, she'd be like, "You're my only blonde child."
Daxi says he has neutral black hair and it's not that hype, he promises.
Yeah. It's if people would have probably actually more than just mom probably would have gotten mad at me. I would look so stupid. I mean, because like, what am I going to do? Like, because my beard is super blonde too. So what? I'm gonna have like, I'm gonna dye my facial hair too, or keep myself super clean shaved. So, cause, yeah, that doesn't work. I just did not look the part for any of that. I mean, I guess. I mean, as far as I think these might be can count as phases. When I had a mullet at one time. That was accidental though, but I mean, I had
Yeah.
a mullet. And then my lamb chops.
Oh, that's right. That was actually kind of cool.
I had lamb chops. I had lamb chops with a soul patch.
Yeah.
Oh man, and then just like long hair on top of that. I looked so funny, man. I had a lot of
I remember
hair.
I remember a friend of mine used to call you Shaggy.
Yeah.
It's like,
One of our PE teachers used to call me. Oh shoot! It was this famous mountain man. It's the name of a famous mountain man. I can't remember his name. He'd call me that because I had, this great big beard and a whole bunch of just shaggy hair, and I looked really funny. And I'd be running in PE, and he'd be like, "It's amazing how all that hair doesn't slow you down." Wait, what is that one? Here, let's. Do. Like that. Good, good. Actually, even. I think this should be more like maybe that. Wait, next time we'll do a Muppets movie A tier or tier
oh,
list.
oh, that'd be awesome.
A lot of them are gonna be D.
Uh, Probably.
There's a lot of Muffin movies that are actually just not good.
Be careful who you say that around.
I'm saying that there's a lot of movies. There's a lot of Muppet movies that just aren't that good.
A muffin tier list.
Hey,
That's actually another good idea.
what's your favorite muffin?
Isaac's like, don't let Snoo hear you say that. Snoo being another friend. He's kind of a Muppet aficionado.
Look, I like Muppets. I like the Muppets. But I don't like Muppets Take Manhattan.
Blueberry muffin defeats the rest. I don't know. Lemon muffins are
Nah.
pretty dang good.
I like poppy seed. But I will say, man, when we were in Hawaii, those s'more muffins,
Oh yeah.
those hit pretty good every morning for breakfast. Man, I felt, it was so funny. I felt like I was like a teenager when I was eating in Hawaii. Because it was like, oh yeah, just eating not so healthy. I mean, but it wasn't actually unhealthy. No, actually, no. I ate really good, actually. Because I would pretty much just eat fish and chips whenever we went to a restaurant. I'd eat, I had that juice that they have there.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff was so good. And then I'd also eat those muffins. That was pretty much all I ate.
Um, yeah, Hawaii was fun.
It was nice. That was almost 10 years ago.
Yep. Let's see.
PS2 title tier list.
PS2 title tier list?
Yeah.
That would be fun, actually.
Top of the list. Well, that's actually. I was gonna say Ico, but then I was like, wait,
I'd put it at top of the list.
I mean, definitely S tier.
Yeah.
And it's prequel, sequel. Tony Hawk's Underground.
Yeah.
And then everything was underground for a while.
Yeah.
Remember that? It was kind
Yeah,
of
I do
weird.
remember that. Need for Speed Underground.
Wasn't there like a Midnight Club Underground or something too?
Might have been. I don't remember.
Sonic Underground. uh, I never watched that show when I was a kid.
No, we had.
We'd see it come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I checked it out like quite a few years ago now, actually, but checked it out and I was like, this is such a weird show.
Oh, this Sonic.
Yeah.
He's only ever a fraction of an inch from weird.
Chili dogs. Chili dogs. Sonic Simpson. Sonic the Simpson. Gotta go fast. Sonic's real name is Orville Simpson. Or what was his name? Like Orville something.
Who is the worst person in history?
Oof.
Yeah, that's a loaded question.
Well, also, I mean, that's really difficult to peg down.
Yeah, honestly.
I mean, you could go to the easy one and claim it was Hitler, but I think there were
He
worse.
said beside him.
Yeah, I think there were worse people than him actually in history.
Honestly, there's some really bad
There's some
people in history.
Really,
There's some
bad
really
people.
bad people in history.
I mean, there are probably Roman emperors who were worse than him.
Oh yeah.
Because just so you know, Hitler attempted genocide, did not succeed. The Romans succeeded in genocide.
Yeah.
Just so you know. The Romans did succeed in genocide. The Punic Wars. The Carthaginians.
Yep, the Carthaginians.
They displaced many, many people. Like our ancestor Celts.
Yeah, that's
got,
right.
Got driven from Gaul to, the modern British Isle, Not only by the Romans, but also by the Germanic tribes that were incredibly aggressive. So aggressive that the Romans couldn't actually beat them.
Yeah.
And they were so smart, they were like, hey, you guys can't kick us out. We're not going to get anywhere fighting each other. Let's start trading. So the Romans were like, okay. So it made the Germans really strong. And they eventually became the Holy Roman Empire.
Yeah.
History's crazy. But yeah, there were some pretty awful awful people in Rome.
Well, especially during that phase when they were having a new emperor every other week.
Yeah.
That got crazy.
Yeah, that was a mess. I mean, it should come as no surprise as to why the Nazi Party took a lot of inspiration from Roman design. But then what was that stuff in like because we look at Europe and we're like, wow, man, Europe has such a bloody history. Then we look at China.
Oh gosh.
And it's like wars over there were literally the deaths of millions in ancient history.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, those are crazy conflicts.
Yeah. History is wild, man.
Yeah, the one guy who claimed to be he had a mental breakdown and claimed to be the brother of Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Literally got his brother on board and made giant swords that he literally engraved demon slaying sword on the side of or something like that. Just like, oh my god. Just crazy. I think he ended up killing like 30 million people or something like that.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Just something insane.
Let me see.
I want to find the right angle of this. The nice thing is I already have yeah, that'll do. The wall drawn, and so I can use the same technique I did before to do it.
I mean,
Time is it?
I'm thinking this is
7:45. I could get started on the next page.
file save as school, and then let's make it up PNG after we resize this. Come and resize. Yes. All right. Okay. Let's do this. All right. Back to the scene. File import. The skull. Here we go. Oh, where is he? Oh, he's behind the guy. Oh, oops. How did I? That. There we go.
Hmm.
Ah. The heck? Okay. Oh. Alright, so time to scale it. Scale it. Hmm. So what if we do have him interact with the lighting? So slightly. Yeah, something like that.
Um.
Yeah, but he's got problems there. Need to go here, here, and clear out some of this stuff.
You gonna head out, Taxi? All right, bud. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for bringing up the fruit tier list. That was actually a lot of fun.
Yes, thank you.
So yeah, we'll be finishing up here in the next, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. So you won't
yeah,
be
pretty
missing much.
And under here too. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yes. This guy. Delete. Let me see. Okay. Good. Oh, wrong one. Import the skull again. Hopefully this guy is the updated version. 'Cause sometimes that doesn't work for some reason. Don't understand.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's weird.
It's really annoying. Yeah.
But he looks like he didn't. I think. Well, no. Yeah, I don't think that one's up to date. Boy, that actually looks really cool in that lighting, though. Huh. Yeah. I don't think he's up to date. Darn it. File, save. So the way I figured to fix that is you restart it. So hold on, everyone. Restarting Blender. Restarting Blender. Alright. Hello. Wait, not clicked on that. Okay. Let's give this another shot. In fact, let's make sure. Maybe he was up to date. I just need to refine that stuff here.
Well, we'll see if that turns out. All right. 7:55. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I have. How many more pages do I have to do? Oh, just one more page. Yeah, I can save that for later. Besides, I'll probably do some reiterations tomorrow anyway. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna call it.
Yeah, it's pretty much time, I guess.
Pretty much time. Yep. Okay. Well, we're gonna be back next week.
Mm-hmm.
Same time, same place, same all the same things. So.
Yep.
Hope to see you then.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Same here, Isaac. Catch you later, man. Bye.